Hey, today I'll guide you through the full moveset of Quest 666 or 60 as you prefer calling, how to use him properly and hiding skills you may not know. Interested? Let's start. So let's start by the beginning. First, I'll say his passive and how does that work on his gameplay, and that's very important, so pay attention. His passive is called Manic Fixation. While guest runs towards survivals highlighted by the abilities, he will gradually gain speed up to 10%. This gained speed will grow stronger if the highlighted survival is not currently in chase with her, up to 20%. That means basically while you are running towards some survival you are chasing, basically you're going to gain speed if that person is able to run a lot from you. So don't stop running because you're going to gain speed if you're able to just maintain the chase and you're sometimes just going to reach them. Another thing very important about his passive is the Bloodhound passive, because that passive basically inflicts hemorrhage. While a survivor is inflicted with hemorrhage, vines will begin to cover the health bar, and any health that vines are covering cannot be healed back. And that means basically if you attack someone and that vine just grows stronger, basically that person cannot be healed and they will die sometime. You just gotta keep attacking, do not let that person do not grow these vines, Alongside with Bloodhound, this also makes the blood that you can get by collecting the blood orbs on the map will reduce your cooldowns by 3 seconds for each blood orb that are collected. So pay attention to these orbs, basically they drop from survivors that are running through the map and they drop slower if you're chasing someone. So if you get this, you're basically going to reduce your cooldowns or just make your ability ready to be used again. Now let's go for the skills. Carving Slash. This skill is slashing forward with the claws. That's basically the slash, the basic ability for any killer. But if this button is held down for less than 1 second, Grass has 10 or more blood, she will follow the slash with Eviscerate. Landing this move will grant 10 of blood. Or basically that means that Carving Slash has 2 types of attack. Basically they just slash M1 if you just click, but also you can hold that, and I didn't know that, so that's very important because that makes a huge difference on the gameplay itself. Now for the second skill, Eviscerate. Eviscerate will lunge forward and bite down. His survivals will be affected with hemorrhage, just by what I said in the beginning, and this move costs 10 of blood to use, but will grant 15 blood and reduce the cooldown of Eviscerate by 50% on hit. So that's great because this will even reduce the cooldown, so there's not a reason for you to not use. Now for the third skill, Demonic Pursuit. This will crouch down, preparing a leap, and by holding the button, this leap can be charged to deal more damage and travel further. And you can also aim upwards because this will basically jump upwards instead of leaping directly forward. And if Higuest makes contact with a survivor while airborne or for the first time of 1 second of a leap, they will pin them down. If a survivor is successfully pinned, Quest will slash them 4 times and throw them to the side, inflicting hemorrhage. Successfully landing this ability grants Quest 20 of blood. During Blood Hunt, this ability will deal more damage depending on how long a survivor has had hemorrhage. Now for the fourth skill, Infernal Cry. This will make a roar, producing a piercing shockwave. If a survivor is hit by the shockwave, they will be forced to view Quest and will be afflicted with blindness 2 for 4 seconds. If a survivor hit by the shockwave is afflicted with hemorrhage, they will additionally drop 2 blood orbs, just as said in the beginning. Hit survivors will also be highlighted for 12 seconds. And during the Blood Hunt, the shockwave deals 10 damage, has its blindness duration increased it to 6 seconds, and now additionally grants Quest speed 1 for 3 seconds and strength 1 for 8 seconds on hit. However, the shockwave has its size reduced by 20%, so it's not so overpowered. Now for the fifth skill, Blood Rush. Quest will smell the blood in the air, highlighting every survivor in the map. The length of the highlight increases with distance from the survivor, up to 20 seconds at 200 studs. While Quest is at maximum blood, this move is replaced with Bloodhound. And now for the last skill, Blood Hunt. Grass will produce an ear-splitting cry audible to every survivor, resetting all of her cooldowns and starting a Blood Hunt that lasts 25 seconds. For the duration of Blood Hunt, Grass and all survivors suffer from many obstructive visuals. Several of Grass' abilities are amplified, cannot use Bloody Rush, has their moveset speed increased by 4%, has the terror radius decreased by 50%, cannot be stunned, instead only gain slowness 2 for 3 seconds and helpless 1 for 2 seconds. Grass will also be able to see the position of all alive survivors every 5 seconds, appearing as a flashing red highlight. Survivors with hemorrhage will have a noticeably faster flashing highlight and appear white instead of red. When Grass kills a survivor, all cooldowns are resetted and the duration of Blood Hunt is extended by 15 seconds. During a chase, Blood Hunt's timer will decrease twice as slow. When a Blood Hunt ends, all blood is instantly removed and maximum blood is increased by 50. While Blood Hunt is active, the round cannot end. Blood Hunt is disabled if there is only one survivor left, and will have its duration set 7 seconds upon there only being one survivor left while it's active. And that's everything about 6 moveset. There is a lot of skills and different ways you can use them, so pay attention to this video so you can make full use of his abilities. I hope this video was helpful for all of you. Leave a like and subscribe if you did, and I see you on the next one.